Hi, I'm Luke Scherveld. Welcome to another episode of Meet the Gaffer. Just want to show you what we've got going here. This is sort of like a proof of concept. So the idea was that we wanted to be able to move the camera from the wide position on a shot and then move the camera in and kind of go past someone's head and then come to a fixed stop. And so there are a lot of different ways you could do this. You could do it with a gimbal, you could do it with a Steadicam, you could do it with a jib arm, you could do it with a dolly, with a doorway dolly, with a regular dolly on track. We were a little worried that if we put it on track, then you'd see the track. Well, if you put an arm, like a jib arm, on that track, then you could have a long jib arm and you'd never see the track. You just have that jib going. So that probably would be another way to do this, but we're gonna do it this way. And so how that's gonna work is we're gonna put a Lambda head, so it's just an underslinging head. We'll fix that to this bottom Dana Dolly, and then we'll have the camera on there, and the person will be able to operate that, and then they can just, go right past someone that's in the foreground. So that's kind of the idea. And what this is just, it's two Dana Dollies that have been sandwiched together. And we sandwiched them together with the threaded rod. So it's just the 3/8/16 threaded rod. And then I'll probably do, extra safeties on this when we actually go. And then I put three 20-pound sandbags to give a little representation of, the Lambda head, which is like about 50 pounds. And then we'll have a really lightweight sort of 10-pound camera on it. Maybe 15 pounds at the most. So, yeah. The trick, of course, is that when you're in the wide position and you're looking out toward your end shot, you don't want to have those stands in your shot. So that's how this is going to work. So we'll see how it actually works on the day. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time. So the other guy that you see there, that's Tony. And he was here on an exchange program studying computer science at Texas A&M. But then he came up to visit some relatives he'd never seen who live in San Francisco. And he got in touch with me and said, hey, is there any way I can, meet you, hang out with you on a set or something like that? And I was like, well, I got this test that I'm going to do. So if you want to come help me with that, that'd be great. And so we get to Alan Steinheimer's shop because I had to pick up the steel pipe from him for the top rail and two crank-evators for the left and right sides of the flying T. And so I wanted to set it up, just proof of concept. And Chell Ness, who has some generators there, shares the space, comes in, and turns out that Chell's father grew up in the same town where Tony's from, in Norway. And then he gets to meet Jimmy Dunn, who's a DP jib op, and he meets Gaffer Drew Nelson. So it just turned out to be a nice opportunity, I think, for someone from out of town to get to know some of the folks here in the Bay Area. Anyway, I know, Tony, you're going to do well, and best of luck in your career.